How's it going, guys? Welcome to the home office. Today's question, renting versus owning. Which is truly better? Some people think that renting is just throwing money away, lighting it on fire, while others think buying is not really what it's made out to be. Let me take you through a step-by-step pros and cons of each idea. And it's not all rainbows and butterflies once you do buy a home. It's been shown that 64%, I believe, of millennials showed some regrets in buying their homes. Now, how can we take steps to make sure that it is a blessing? And I think the first step with buying a home is going to be connecting with a mortgage loan officer or bank to really go through your financials, your income, your debts, and decide how much of a home you can actually afford given the current circumstances. Additionally, there are programs, whether it's VA, FHA, or even just traditional programs where we can reduce the down payment and possibly help you get into a home at a earlier and faster timeline. What's your lifestyle, your goals, your aspirations for the next 5 years? What is it for the next 10 years? How does it look like when you think about your future family if you do not yet have one? I will say, if you're in a position in life where you are moving jobs very often, or maybe you're an adventurous type, you're maybe a little bit younger, I think that renting could be a great option. It gives you the most flexibility. So one thing that we have to consider when we talk about home ownership is opportunity cost. So let's say you've amassed a large down payment. You have to consider, do I put this money into the stock market where I can get 8-9% annual appreciation and grow my money in that way? Or put it into a down payment for a home. Now, a lot of people don't understand the actual benefits of home ownership, but I think that the benefits are threefold. The first, you will receive a tax benefit in terms of, even if you're paying a property mortgage insurance, that can help offset some of your income. Your home itself is going to appreciate over time historically, even if there are certain dips in short time frames. So to put some numbers into practice of the fear of having too many renovation costs over time, even if we were to say $1,000 a month goes into renovation, and let's say that's about $12,000 a year, and over the span of 10 years, it's $120,000 in renovation costs that you fear would be looming over you as a homeowner. Well, in terms of some data, back in 1990, so 30-ish years ago, the median price of a home in Los Angeles was $200,000. The price of a median home now is closer to $800,000. So that property over that span has far outweighed whatever renovation costs that homeowners back in those days would have spent, even at $1,000 a month. And real estate is a funny thing. As a little caveat, I do renovation as well. When you renovate a home, your home becomes more desirable and actually increases the price as well. And then it just kind of to add on to the idea that if you are going to buy, make sure, if possible, that it's in a hot area. Spending more money to be in a more desirable neighborhood will pay dividends in the long run, even if it's more expensive in the short term, because appreciation is really so much higher in specific neighborhoods versus others. Another sort of obstacle that people have with home ownership is it's daunting to know that there's repairs, renovations that all falls on you as opposed to a landlord. But I do want to share that you're gonna hire a professional inspector that's gonna go through the ins and outs of the home and let you know exactly approximately how old your roof is, approximately how old your water heater is, etc. So that when you buy a home, you will have a pretty good idea of what you're getting yourself into. So homeowners, the pros are the intrinsic goal and worth of buying and owning a home, the sense of satisfaction. It creates stability for you and your future family. There's no limitation. If you decide you want to do an addition, if you decide you want to build an ADU, you can. You can own a pet. I have 2 beautiful golden doodles that my family and I really love. And ultimately, you're building equity into your home. What kind of investment is there where every month you pay your mortgage and you're actually paying down the principal of your mortgage and thus building equity into your home? Some cons of home ownership. Yeah, there is this pain because it's the biggest investment and purchase that you and your family will make in your life. You are in some ways kind of controlled by it. If you're not careful and you try to purchase something that's out of your price zone, then things to look out for in terms of home ownership. I will say, if you're gonna buy a home, don't stretch, trust your real estate professional, and don't buy more than you can afford. Secondly, another con of housing, especially right now, especially in Los Angeles, the house prices are insane. They are so crazy. And although in the long term, I think it will go up, I understand that it's really, really cost prohibitive to own a home. And to own a home that can fit your family's needs, you may need to move further and further away from work. And that, of course, in terms of quality of life of having long commute, does affect your well-being overall. Now, transitioning into renting, the pros, of course, is the flexibility. You can try different areas that you're interested in and really kind of explore different passions and lifestyles as we grow. And additionally, if you do want to settle into a home, you can test out a neighborhood. Is this a neighborhood where I could see myself for 10, 15, 20 years or whatnot? And test it out before and save money for a down payment. So that's the video for today. I'd love to learn from you as well. Please reach out to me if you have any questions or feedback. I love making content for y'all, and we'll continue to build this YouTube channel together. So have a great day.